I can't believe you said that. It's over. I'm done.
Go, Amina. It's not safe here.
Hey, bestie. You know how life in Africa can be. Full of drama, love, and unexpected turns. Today's story is one of those that will make you laugh, think, and maybe even tear up a little. So grab your tea, get comfortable. Please leave us a comment in the comment section, as we would love to know where you are watching from, and let your bestie tell you a story. Amina counted the bills twice and still came up short. Musa needed surgery soon, and every day the cost looked bigger than her pocket. She washed clothes after lectures, tutored 2 kids in the evening, and skipped meals to save. The numbers refused to move. Mama Grace reminded her each night. Find money. Your father cannot wait. Amina said nothing, but the words pressed on her chest. At school, she checked the notice board for anything that looked like work. A bold paper caught her eye. Egg donors needed. Immediate cash. Her hands trembled. She told herself it was only inquiry, not a decision. She dialed the number, but a wrong finger pressed. A man answered. Hello. She swallowed. Good afternoon. Is this for egg donation? There was a pause. The voice turned careful. Yes. Come to City Plaza, Block C, Room 12. She arrived and knocked. A firm voice said, Enter. A tall man stood inside, phone on the table, eyes steady. You want the arrangement? He asked. I need money for my father's surgery, she said. It's urgent. He nodded once, then asked, Are you a virgin? Amina froze. What does that have to do with eggs? Requirements, he said. Take off your clothes. I must check. Her stomach clenched. I can't do that. I'm leaving. She pulled the handle. It did not move. A soft click echoed. The man folded his arms. You came here for quick money. Be serious. Tears gathered, but she held them back. Please open the door, she said. Silence. Amina thought of Musa teaching her how to write her name, of his laugh before sickness. I was wrong, she whispered. Open the door, please. The man pressed a small button. The lock released. Go home, he said. Don't sell your body. Don't sell your eggs. It can damage you. Amina stepped out with weak knees. She wanted to run but forced herself to walk. At the stairs, the man's voice followed. What's your name? Amina. I'm Femi, he said. I'm a doctor. I acted like that to scare you. The ad is a trap. Don't answer such again. She stared, stunned. Why pretend? Because girls get hurt, he said. I didn't want you to be one of them. She nodded, angry and relieved at once. Back in the hostel, Mama Grace called. The hospital needs deposit. Jide also found a job opening. They want referral money. Bring it. I'm trying, Amina said. Trying does not pay bills, Mama Grace snapped. The line went dead. Amina held the phone and a quiet fear. That night she stared at her notes of savings. Her stomach ached, but she ignored it. She thought of the locked door, Femi's warning, and Musa waiting. She promised herself one thing. She would not sell her body. Tomorrow she would find another path. She did not know how, but she would try again. She folded her notes, packed a bag for morning, and whispered, Papa, hold on for me. Amina woke before dawn prayers, still hearing her own voice from last night. Papa, hold on for me. She checked her small notebook again. The figures mocked her. Hospital deposit. Drugs. Transport. Jide's referral. Nothing added up. Mama Grace called early. Where is the money? I'm still working on it, Amina said. Working how? Your father's file will not move without deposit. Jide's chance will pass. Don't bring shame to this house. The line cut. Amina sat on the bed, phone in her palm, thinking of the wrong number, the locked door, and the man who called himself Femi. He had warned her. He had also looked straight at her and spoken with care. She scrolled to the last dialed number and stopped. Calling him felt like defeat. Not calling him felt like failure. She typed a short message. Good morning. It's Amina. Thank you for yesterday. I still need help for my father. I don't want to sell my body or eggs. I don't know what to do. The reply came fast. Meet me at noon. We will talk. No pressure. At noon, Femi stood waiting with a calm face. How is your father? Still waiting, she said. The deposit is heavy. How much do you need today? She swallowed. Anything will help. Amina, he said, I'm not judging you, but be clear with me. What can you carry now? What would push you to agree to something you'll hate tomorrow? Her eyes stung. I don't want to cross the line. I'm only tired. He nodded once and gave her an envelope. 200,000. Take it. No condition. Her fingers shook. I can't collect like that. Then call it a loan, he said. Pay when you can. If you can't, we'll structure it. Your father first. She held the envelope to her chest. Thank you. He looked at her for a long second. I won't lie. I'm drawn to you. But I won't force you. If you want distance after this, say it. Amina heard herself say, I don't know what I want. I just want my father well. He nodded and let her go. At the hospital, the cashier counted the deposit and stamped the receipt. Amina felt a small release in her chest. She took extra drugs for Musa and headed home. Mama Grace met her at the door, reached for the envelope, and smiled as she counted. Good. At least you did something useful today. Amina waited for a question. None came. Make sure the money is for Papa's care, she said. It will be, Mama Grace replied, eyes still on the notes. Jide walked in, asked for transport, and left before Amina could answer. The quiet after he stepped out stung more than any insult. Amina went to Musa's chair and knelt. Papa, we paid deposit. You will enter theater soon. Musa squeezed her fingers. God bless you, my daughter. That night, her phone buzzed. Did the payment go through? Femi asked. Yes. Thank you. Rest. Eat. Don't faint before your father stands. She smiled a little. I will try. Minutes later, Mama Grace knocked. Amina, the hospital called. They need more tests. Bring something again before weekend. Amina stared at the wall. Loans finish. Favors finish. Need does not finish. She opened her notebook to a fresh page and wrote one line. I must find steady help without losing myself. She tucked the book away, whispered a short prayer for strength, and prepared for the next day. Amina reached the clinic early with Musa's file. The nurse called her in. She stepped into the consulting room and stopped. Femi sat behind the desk, coat on, pen in hand. Their eyes met. He kept his voice even. Good morning, Amina. Please sit. She sat, stiff. I didn't know you work here. I do. Today I'm your father's doctor. Let's focus. He reviewed the file, asked short questions, examined Musa with care, and wrote requests. We'll run these tests. No cutting of corners. Your father will get proper care. Outside, Amina thanked him. I won't forget. Don't thank me yet, he said. Stay strong. Eat. That evening, Halima from her hostel called. There is serving work at a lounge in Was 2. Just drinks. Good pay. Come with me. Amina hesitated. Money was draining again. I'll come. The manager handed her a tray. She kept to herself and did the rounds. A hand caught her wrist. She turned. Sola from class. He wore a grin that did not reach his eyes. Amina, so this is where you hide, he said. I've been watching you. I'm working. Leave my hand. He pulled closer. Drop the tray. I'll take care of you tonight. She tried to twist free. The tray shook. He leaned in. You formed holy girl in school. Not here. A firm voice cut in. Let her go. Femi stood a few steps away, jaw tight. Sola scoffed. And you. Femi did not raise his tone. Touch her again and you will answer to me. Do you want to test it? Something in the way he said it made Sola look away. He released her and muttered off. Amina's hands shook. Femi steadied the tray. I didn't know you would be here, she said. I didn't come for you, he said. But I won't watch nonsense. After the shift, he waited by the exit. You can't keep going back alone at night. I found a small flat in Gaki. Clean. Quiet. Token rent. You should move. I can't collect a free place, she said. It's not free. 2,000 a month. Transfer if you can. If you can't, say so. This is for safety. She thought of Sola's grip and her long walks. She nodded. I'll try. They moved the next day. Amina packed one bag and a box of books. Femi carried the heavier load and fixed the lock. Call me if anything fails, he said. That night a sharp pain gripped her lower belly. She tried to sleep it off. The pain climbed. She called Femi at last. He came with drugs and a thermometer. You haven't been eating, he said. Your body is speaking. I'll do better, she said, ashamed. He watched her take the pills, then dragged a chair closer. Sleep. I'll stay here till the pain drops. By morning, the cramps eased. She sat up slowly. Thank you. Eat before drugs, he said. No excuses. A week later, the surgeon gave a date. Femi stood aside while the team worked. Hours crawled. A nurse finally came out with a small smile. The surgery went well. Amina breathed out and covered her face. Femi touched her shoulder. He will need therapy, but we're moving. She nodded. I will do the work. On the ride home, her phone buzzed. A short message from an unknown number. We are not done, Amina. She froze. The name under it made her chest tighten. It was from Sola. Amina stared at Sola's message and deleted it. She blocked his number, then told Femi. He called the DPO he knew and filed a note. If he tries anything, we act fast, Femi said. Amina nodded, grateful and uneasy at the same time. Musa started therapy. Femi checked in but kept a work distance at the hospital. After sessions, he would ask simple questions. Pain level, food, drugs. Amina answered and kept the talk short. She liked his steadiness but feared leaning too much. One weekend, Halima begged her to attend a friend's birthday at a small lounge. No long stay. Just show face, Halima said. Amina went. The group switched to truth or dare. The bottle turned and landed on Amina. Someone shouted, Dare! Then another voice said, Kiss Femi for 10 seconds. She turned and saw him across the room. He had walked in for a different meeting and got pulled by mutual friends. Eyes focused on her. She could refuse, but pride pushed her. She stepped forward. The kiss started quick and awkward, then steadied. It ended before she could think. The room clapped. She sat, heart fast. Later, the bottle pointed at Femi. Truth, someone said. Have you ever loved anyone? He paused. Yes. The table went quiet. Amina looked away. On the ride home, neither of them spoke about it. The next morning, Mama Grace called. Chief Okone will visit this evening. Be around. Who is that? Amina asked. A serious man. He wants a young wife. He will take care of this family. Amina's hand went cold. I'm not interested. Stop talking like a child, Mama Grace said. He already sent 300,000 Nigerian nairas for greetings. Amina ended the call and sent one message. I will not marry Chief Okone. Evening came. Amina arrived at the family house and met the man. He spoke about upkeep and order. I don't do drama, he said. You will be my fourth wife. I'll set rules. Amina stood. Sir, thank you. I won't accept. Mama Grace's face hardened. You are ungrateful. Amina left before the fight grew. Back at Garki, she met an alert from school. Outstanding fees appeared again due to a system update. She sat on the bed, tired. Minutes later, her phone rang. Bursary cleared. She checked her mail. Payment receipt attached. Femi had handled it. She called him at once. Why did you pay without asking me? You needed it cleared today, he said. I didn't want you begging anyone. That is not the point, she said. You can't keep deciding for me. He kept quiet, then said, Your father's therapy also needs better sessions. I upgraded it. Don't argue this one. Femi, she said, voice low. I am grateful. But I don't want to be owned. He exhaled. Amina. Listen. I bought your freedom from stress. You should run to me when I call, not away. You are mine. The words hit her like a slap. I am not property, she said. You helped me. Thank you. But you don't control me. Silence held. He softened a little. I spoke wrong. I just don't want you hurt. I will set my own lines, she said. If you cross them, I will step back. Noted, he said. After the call, Amina sat with her notebook. She wrote, help is good. Control is not. I choose sense over pressure. Her phone buzzed again, an unknown number. See you soon. She blocked it, but her chest stayed tight. She locked the door, said a short prayer for Musa's strength and her own, and fixed her mind for whatever came next. Amina kept her phone on silent for 2 days. She went from class to hospital and back to Gaki, mind on fees, drugs, and Musa's therapy schedule. At the corner store, she met an older woman at the counter arguing softly with the attendant. I forgot my purse, the woman said. Please keep the oil. I'll return. The attendant waved her off. Amina stepped forward. Add it to mine. She paid and handed the bottle to the woman. What is your name? The woman asked. Amina. Thank you, my daughter. The woman squeezed her hand. Amina nodded and hurried out. On campus, Mama Grace's call broke through silent mode. Amina, your father just fell. The doctor says he needs another procedure. They want 500,000 now. Amina stopped. Is Papa conscious? Don't ask me questions, Mama Grace snapped. Find the money. If he dies, it's on you. The call ended. Amina stood with her bag clutched. 500,000 felt like a wall. She refused to call Femi. She did not want more debts tied to his name. A message came from an unknown number. I can help. Meet me at the taxi park. Sola. She almost deleted it, then thought of Musa. Against sense, she replied. Where exactly? He sent a location and a short line. Clean deal. Company health advance. No tricks. At the park, Sola smiled like they were old friends. You will sign, they will pay. You will refund later from a company wallet. Simple. Which company? Affiliate. They support medical cases, he said. No long talk. Let's go handle it before offices close. Amina hesitated. I don't want any mess. No mess, Sola said. Trust me. She entered the car and kept her hands folded. He made calls in quick tones, dropped a name, and told someone to prepare papers. Her chest stayed tight. When the car turned off the main road, she shifted. Where is this office? Annex, he said. Quieter. Faster approval. They passed a gate. Men checked Sola's plate and waved them in. He parked and told her, wait here. They'll bring forms. 2 men came. One took her phone. Procedure, he said. The other pointed to a door. Inside. Amina entered and the door locked behind her. The room held a mattress and nothing else. She swallowed. A small hatch opened. A paper slid in with a pen. Consent to hold for medical clearance. She knocked. I need details. No reply. Minutes stretched. Another knock. A whisper from the next room. Sister, don't sign. They held me 2 days. Amina's throat burned. Who are they? Boys of Senator Bello, the voice said. Sola brings girls. They promise work or money. Footsteps came. The hatch shut. The lock turned. Sola walked in, face cool. Stop drama. Amina. Sign and behave. I told you before, I always get what I want. She stepped back. You lied about my father. Did you plan that call? He smiled. Your mother likes cash. Everyone likes cash. Calm down. You will be fine if you obey. I want to leave. You can't, he said. You belong here until I say otherwise. Amina pressed her palms together to stop the shake. People know I'm with you. Let them ask, he said. My father clears noise. He left and locked the door. Amina sat on the mattress, breathing in counts. She thought of Musa, of Mama Grace's voice, of Femi saying, call me if anything fails. Pride tasted bitter now. She knocked softly on the wall. Sister, how did you get a message out? Someone's guard collects numbers, the whisper said. But he wants money. Amina had nothing to give. She shut her eyes and chose a single line. Survive the night. Think clearly. Find a crack. She folded the unsigned paper and hid it under the mattress. Then she waited, measuring time. Amina listened for gaps in the footsteps. When the corridor went quiet, she tore a strip from her inner hem, wrapped it around her small pendant, and wrote a number on the cloth with a brow pencil. Femi's. She pushed both into the hatch and whispered, "God, help me. Keep the pendant. Call that number. You'll get more." The hatch closed. Minutes dragged. The lock clicked. A plastic cup slid in. Under it, a tiny note. "Call done." Femi's phone rang during ward rounds. A rough voice said, "Girl named Amina. Garki. Senator Bello boys." The line cut. Femi called the DPO he knew, sent the plate number he had once saved from Sola's car, and alerted his family's security head. "No cowboy moves," the DPO warned. "You move with us." Femi called Halima. "Where did Amina go after class?" Halima stammered, then mentioned the message from Sola. Femi sent her the words, "I found her. Stay by your phone." The DPO traced the plate to a compound outside town. Femi's team mapped gates and shifts from old files. The DPO secured a warrant under trafficking suspicion. "We hit it once," he said. "No leaks." Inside, Amina refused food she could not see poured. She counted the bolts on the door and rehearsed what to tell the first uniform she saw. Name, school, mother's number, Sola's threats, Senator Bello's link. She kept her voice ready, steady. Before dawn, engines stopped outside. Radios crackled. Keys turned fast along the row. Doors flew open. Girls were rushed out in pairs. Amina stepped forward with the folded consent form in her palm. "I did not sign," she told the first officer. "They took my phone. Sola brought me. Senator Bello's men run this." The DPO's voice answered, "We hear you. Move." Femi came into view behind the officers. Amina felt her knees dip. He reached her and held her by the arms. "Not too tight. You're safe." Sola tried to break toward the back. Two officers pinned him. "Femi," he shouted, "you don't know who you're fighting." The DPO ignored him. Phones, registers, and cash books were sealed. 3 guards and a manager were cuffed. The warrant named Senator Bello. Calls started flying from his allies. The DPO sent one line back. "Evidence secured. Process has begun." At the station, statements were taken. Amina listed the fake agreement, the phone seizure, and the guard who made the call. "He saved me," she said. The DPO wrote his name for protection. Femi gave Amina water and let her sit. "No interviews," he told a reporter at the gate. "Victims first." Mama Grace called when she saw a blog alert and began to shout. Amina cut the line. Femi said nothing. He passed her a simple scarf and waited while she finished with the officers. Outside, Sola was led into a van. He spat words through the door gap. "This is not the end." The DPO shut the door. "It is for you," he said. Femi faced Amina. "Home or hospital?" "Home," she said. "I need rest. No talk. No plans. Sleep." "I'll take you," he said. In the car, she kept her eyes closed and her hands folded. At the flat, he stopped at the door. "I'll stay in the car. Call if you need anything." She nodded. "Thank you. And Femi, no decisions without me again." "Understood," he said. Inside, Amina locked the door, leaned on it a moment, and breathed. Then she sent one message to the DPO. "I will testify." Amina slept through the morning and woke to missed calls. Halima's voice note said, "I'm with you. Say the word." Femi's text read, "I'm outside if you need anything." The DPO sent a time for her statement. She replied, "I will come." At the station, she signed her account. She named Sola, the guards, the false papers, and the call to Senator Bello's office. The DPO nodded. "We will file charges. Court will see evidence." Femi waited by the corridor. "After this, go to your father. Let him see you well." "I will," she said. At home, Musa held her hand and listened. He asked no hard questions. "You did well. I thank God for you," he said. Mama Grace stood aside, arms folded. When Amina finished, Mama Grace said, "All this trouble started when you refused help. Chief Okone would have settled us." Amina faced her. "You told me Papa was dying just to push me. Did you talk to Sola?" Mama Grace looked away. "He promised money for the house. Did you know where he was taking me?" Silence. Musa sighed. "Grace, answer." "He said it was an office," she muttered. Amina turned to Musa. Papa, I will help you finish therapy, but I'm setting boundaries. No one will sell me again. Later that evening, Femi's investigator sent updates. Bank transfers linked Solar to a logistics account under Senator Bello's aid. Phone records matched movements at the compound. The DPO moved fast. Warrants multiplied. News carried headlines. Amina's name stayed off the reports by request. Femi called. Court will sit soon. We will push for denial of bail. Amina replied, I will testify. After that, I want quiet. The next day, a visitor came to Gaki. A well-dressed woman introduced herself. I'm Mama Adeyemi. She placed a sealed envelope on Amina's table. 5 million. Leave my son. End things before they form. Amina kept her eyes on the woman. Madam, I won't take your money. You are young. Think well. People will say you chased wealth. Amina pushed the envelope back. Your son helped me and also crossed my line. I confronted him. I'm not here for his pocket. If I stay, it's by choice, not price. The woman studied her, then stood. We shall see. She left without another word. Amina called Femi immediately. Your mother came. She offered money. I refused. Tell her not to try me again. Femi was quiet. I'm sorry. I didn't send her. Handle it, Amina said. That night, Mama Grace arrived unannounced. You disgraced me. You turned down Chief Okon. Now you rejected money from Femi's family. Who do you think you are? Amina faced her. I'm your daughter by care, not by blood. But care is not trade. From today, no more deals with my name. Mama Grace's eyes flashed. We picked you when you were small. We fed you. You owe us. Musa spoke, voice firm. Grace, stop. This girl has carried us for years. We will not destroy her life. Amina turned to him. Papa, thank you. I will still support you. But anyone who sells me out will meet the law. Her phone buzzed. The DPO's message read, bail denied. Trial date coming. Another message followed from an unknown number. We will not forgive. She sent it to the DPO and blocked it. Femi texted, my mother wants to see you again to apologize. Amina replied, not now. I need space. Focus on the case. She opened her notebook and wrote 3 lines. Tell the truth in court. Finish Papa's therapy. Guard my choices. She closed the book, put her phone face down, and sat beside Musa until he slept. Amina kept to her routine. Hospital, school, court dates. Femi sent short updates on the case. She replied with few words. One evening he called. My mother wants to apologize in person. No pressure. Amina thought of the envelope and her answer. Fine. Make it short. They met the next day. Mama Adeyemi stood first. I'm sorry, she said. I acted from fear, not sense. Amina nodded. Noted. Mama Adeyemi looked closer. Are you the same girl from that shop who paid for my cooking oil? Amina paused. Yes. Femi turned. You met before? A kind stranger helped me that day, his mother said. I never forgot her face. She looked at Amina's neck. This pendant, where did you get it? Amina touched it. I've had it since I was small. It is the only thing I came with. My friend, Madam Ruth Danjuma, has the twin of that pendant, Mama Adeyemi said. She made a pair long ago. She gave one to her daughter, who went missing as a child. Femi stared. Are you sure? I am, his mother said. The back has a tiny mark like a crescent. Does yours? Amina turned the pendant. The mark was there. Her throat went tight. What does this mean? It might mean nothing, Femi said softly. Or it might mean everything. Let us ask the Danjumas. Amina hesitated. I don't want noise. No noise, Mama Adeyemi said. I will call her quietly. The meeting was set with only family. Madam Ruth held Amina's hands for a long time. May I see the pendant? She asked. Amina placed it in her palm. Madam Ruth brought out hers. The design matched. She blinked back tears. We will run a test. Whatever the result, you are safe here. A simple DNA collection followed. Amina kept her eyes on the table and said little. Femi sat beside her and did not push talk. When they stepped out, he asked, "Do you want me to wait for the result with you?" "No," she said. "Text me when it comes." 2 days later, Femi called. "Can you come?" She went. Madam Ruth held a paper and breathed out. "Amina, you are my child." She pulled Amina close and cried. Mr. Danjuma thanked God under his breath and wiped his face. Amina stood still, shaking. "I don't know how to feel," she said. "Take your time," Madam Ruth said. "Nothing will rush you." Femi kept a step back. Amina looked at him. He raised a hand slightly as if to say, "I'm here." She nodded. They sat to talk. A driver had lost control that year. There was panic. In the crowd, Amina disappeared. Searches failed. The case went cold. "We never stopped looking," Mr. Danjuma said. "We kept the pendant design alive so we would know if we ever saw it again." Amina spoke at last. "A couple picked me. They raised me until now. We will not attack them," Madam Ruth said. "But no more harm will come to you. We will place a boundary and keep it." Amina asked one question. "What about Zora, our adopted daughter?" Madam Ruth smiled. "She remains our daughter. You are sisters now." Amina breathed in. "I will try to learn this new life slowly." "Good," Femi said. "One step at a time." Amina held the pendant and set one rule. Court first, Papa's therapy next. Family talks can follow. No media. No rush. All agreed. Amina kept her plan. Court first, Musa's therapy next. The Danjumas respected it. Madam Ruth called in short bursts, never pushing. Mr. Danjuma arranged a quiet lawyer to watch the trafficking case. Femi stayed close but did not decide for her. One afternoon, Madam Ruth invited Amina and Musa to the house for a small family meeting. "Only us," she promised. Amina agreed. She took Musa's arm and entered with steady steps. Zara came downstairs, unsure. She looked at Amina, then at Madam Ruth. "Will I still be your daughter?" she asked, voice small. Madam Ruth pulled her close. "You are our daughter. That will not change." Mr. Danjuma added, "This family is not doing replacement. We are doing addition." Amina faced Zara. "I am not here to take anything from you. I only want truth and peace." Zara nodded, eyes wet. "I was scared." "I understand," Amina said. "Let's try." Femi stood a little behind. Zara glanced at him. "People used to pair us in gist," she said. "I need to say this plainly. Do you like me?" Femi answered at once. "No romance. Zara. I respect you as my friend and sister to Amina. My heart is with Amina." Zara breathed out and gave a small smile. "Thank you for saying it clear." A staff wheeled Musa to the sitting area. He greeted the Danjumas with careful words. "Thank you for receiving us. I am happy that Amina found you." He turned to Amina. "I am proud of you." Madam Ruth reached for his hand. "You took care of her. We are grateful. There will be no quarrel between us. Boundaries will protect all sides." Musa nodded. They discussed next steps. Private counseling for Amina and Zara, a tutor to help Amina finish the semester without stress, and a fund for Musa's therapy set in Amina's name. "No one will control you with money," Mr. Danjuma said. "You will sign every instruction." Amina agreed. "Thank you. I will keep my independence and still let you help." Later, Femi asked to speak with Amina alone, still within sight of family. "I have one request," he said. "If it is too soon, I will wait." "Say it," Amina replied. He went on one knee. "We started rough. I crossed lines and learned. I want us to build with sense and respect. Amina, marry me. No control, no noise. Just partnership." Amina looked at Madam Ruth, then at Musa. Both gave small nods. She turned to Femi. "I will accept on one condition." "Name it," he said. "No decisions without me. Not fees, not care, not plans. We talk, then we act." "Agreed," he said. She stretched her hand. "Yes." Zara clapped first. Mr. Danjuma smiled and shook Femi's hand. Madam Ruth placed a slim band on Amina's palm. "Keep this for now. We will plan slowly." Femi rose and held Amina's fingers. Thank you. Amina faced both families. Please, one more rule. No media. No interviews. Court is still on. I want quiet. All of us agree, Mr. Danjuma said. Femi sent a brief message to the DPO. Family event done. No public notice. The reply came fast. Case still tight. Trial date soon. Amina leaned toward Musa. Papa, are you okay? I am, he said. Walk your path. I will follow as I can. That night, Amina wrote a new page in her notebook. Protect peace. Stand in court and finish well. Plan a small wedding when the case ends. She closed the book and slept without fear. Amina kept her focus on court dates, studies, and Musa's therapy. The Danjumas respected her pace. Femi handled logistics only after discussing with her. Zora checked in often. 2 weeks before the trial, Amina finished a bridal fitting and stepped outside with Halima. A black car rolled to a stop. Jide moved first, face hard. Mama Grace followed, voice sharp. Enter now. We need to talk. 2 men opened the rear door. Amina tightened her grip on her bag. Halima's hand shook. Zora, who had come to pay for an alteration, saw the scene. She called Femi and the DPO. They are here trying to seize Amina, she said. Send people. She walked up, keeping her tone steady. Leave her alone. The police are on the way. Mama Grace grabbed Amina's wrist. You owe us. We raised you. You think you are better than us now. Jide blocked the path. 1 man reached for Amina's bag. Zara stepped in. Touch her again and you will regret it. Sirens grew closer. The men froze. The DPO's team arrived. Statements were taken. The attempt ended. At the station, Amina spoke plainly. I will not press fresh charges for today, but I want distance. The DPO nodded. Restraining order will be filed by morning. He turned to Zara. Good timing. She nodded. That night, Amina sat with Femi and read the draft order. No calls, no visits, no messengers, she said. Sign it, Femi replied. I will not interfere. She signed and felt something lift. The trial opened. Sola tried to look bold. Senator Bello's aide avoided eye contact. Amina testified. Other girls did the same. Records, transfers, and phones were presented. When the court adjourned, the DPO shook her hand. Well done. After the session, Femi asked, ready to set a date? Amina answered, yes. Simple list, private venue, no press. He agreed. Planning stayed small. Zora handled dress and RSVP. Madam Ruth and Mr. Danjuma kept it tidy. Musa completed another therapy block and promised to attend. On the day, the families gathered. No press, no extras. Amina and Femi stood before a pastor and exchanged vows they wrote together. Femi said, I choose you in clarity. I will not decide without you. I will protect without control. I will listen. Amina said, I choose you in truth. I will speak my mind. I will stand with you. I will not trade love for fear. Rings were exchanged. Musa blessed them with a short prayer. Zara hugged Amina and laughed through tears. Later, Amina and Femi sat with both families and signed a simple agreement. Joint decisions on health, finances, and family matters. Personal accounts kept free. Emergencies handled by consent where possible. Amina pressed her thumbprint and smiled. When evening came, she opened her notebook and wrote 3 lines. Close the past. Guard the home we build. Walk in peace with courage. She closed the book and looked at Femi. Partner. He answered. Always. Our bestie, that one touched deep, didn't it? Life really has a funny way of teaching us lessons through people we least expect. If you felt this story like I did, drop a heart in the comments. And don't forget, your bestie's got more stories coming your way, so hit subscribe and join me again for our next gist, because you know your bestie never runs out of stories. Till next time, stay kind, stay real, and stay my bestie.